What's good, everyone? Shara here, bringing you guys another episode of my Bandits Freedom series. Doing another one of these today because it got the other one yesterday got really good feedback, the one on Dark Dragon. So I thought might as well bring you guys another one. Gonna bring you guys a 2-in-1. Said bring you guys quite a lot, haven't I? Gonna bring you guys a 2-in-1. Try to be a bit more enthusiastic because apparently I need to be more enthusiastic according to somebody down in the comment section. So let's get into it. So the cards discussed today are Dragon Ravine, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Even though these cards got hit at separate times because of different decks, I still believe they link because both of these cards can be used in one common deck that I will explain and go into later. So if you don't know what these cards do, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon says you can special summon this card from your hand by banishing one face-up Dragon type monster you control. Once per turn, you can special summon one Dragon type monster from your hand or graveyard except Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, because obviously it'd be broken if you summon Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, special summon a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, special summon another one, and then special summon another dragon. And then Dragon Ravine, it's a field spell. It says once per turn you can discard one card, then activate one of these effects. So the first one is add one level 4 or lower Dragoonity monster from your deck to your hand. And there's one reason why this card shouldn't be semi-limited. Semi-limited is kind of a part of the balance that really annoys me, because in my opinion, semi-limiting is just like, okay, I'm going to take away a tiny bit of consistency, and it just makes decks look horrible. Like, oh, I'm going to play Felground, but I'm only allowed to play 2 Dragon Ravines. Like, it's just not nice. It really annoys me because I'm just like, you limit cards because they're like broken, they can't stay at free, you have to hit the consistency. You ban cards because they're just extreme and decks cannot just have them, but you semi-limit cards just to take the piss. That's the way I see Dragon Ravine. And then the other more relevant effect is send one Dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. So that's the one that you're probably going to use more often because that's the more splashable version. And we all know Dragoonities 2017 aren't the most powerful of decks. Even though if you get a Phalanx in the graveyard, then if you normal summon ducks, that can turn into Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. But there's better ways to summon Crystal Wing with the Wind Witches. So Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is currently limited and Dragon's Ravine is currently semi-limited. So Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon got limited because of Chaos Dragons. Now Chaos Dragons were a deck that were extremely powerful, dominated the meta at one point. Can't really remember the year. I think it was like 2011, 2012. Please correct me down in the comment section if I'm wrong, because I literally only been playing this game for 3 years and then just kind of quit a little bit after Necros format, came back 8 months later or around about. So Chaos Dragons use cards like a Future Fusion, already done a Bandits Freedom on this card because it's got its errata. They use cards like Light Pulsar Dragon, Dark Pulsar Dragon. I don't own them, but they also use cards like Eclipse Wyvern, which I can show you. And then Chaos Dragons, we haven't really seen them in a long time. Like back in 2012, it was like it was okay to play like cards like Double Nest, but in today's game these cards are too slow. Sorry, I just need to do something 1 minute. Yeah, that's fine. Just throwing something out there. So with what was I doing? I lost my train of thought right there. So yeah, Chaos Dragons, we haven't seen them in a while. Like they got hit in 2012 or whatever year it was, and then we haven't really seen them in the meta. Some people tried them with Grass Looks Greener, but obviously with Grass Looks Greener, the Zombie Sworn and the what do you call it, the Inferno decks were much better. So we haven't really seen much love for Chaos Dragons. People have tried splashing in Light Sworn engines, common rating, common charge to trigger you guys. I'm thinking of picking up Light Sworn, so I might get ultra rare copies of this charge. I think it's a secret rare or something, but I'm not paying that much for charge of the Light Brigade. It might be a super from special edition, but that one's still pretty expensive as well. So we have seen the deck being played, too hard to speak in 2017. The deck being played with the Light Sworn engine and the Burning Abyss engine, but apart from that, it's not really the most consistent of decks because you're playing these high level dragons. Like decks like Blue Eyes, like decks like Felground, you are prone to bricking. So we really need a card like Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon that can just speed up the deck a little bit. And Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon isn't really broken because it's kind of, to special summon it is kind of a 1-for-1. You have to like use your normal summon or a special summon a high level dragon by paying that cost, and then you have to pay the cost for summoning Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon in the first place. And then it's really a nice combo was to send Eclipse Wyvern to the graveyard, banish the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and then summon the dragon by banishing Eclipse Wyvern. The Eclipse Wyvern gets Red Eyes back to your hand, and then you banish that monster for Red Eyes. But that's a lot of cards to use. So in that way, Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon doesn't plus you as hard as cards like Zodiac Barrage, for example, which can go like +3, +4. And the fact that there's one line in this that really makes me question why this card is really limited. It deserved to be limited in 2012, but we all know TCG Konami, they are really, really lazy when it comes to unbanning cards. Like, the only reason they brought back the pendulum stuff is because they wanted to push the pendulum evolution set, which turned out to be a huge flop anyways. As good of a set it is, it has some really good cards in it. Unfortunately, link format is really annoying for pendulum decks. I know that pendulum decks are still playable, as in South Korea, somebody managed to actually come first place in their national, I think, was it South Korea? It was either South Korea or North Korea, one of them, I don't know. Yeah, but one of the Koreas, somebody managed to come first place with a Pendulum Magician deck, so that's pretty cool. But you don't really get to play them the same, and everybody just loves saying Pendulum Shokan and just pendulum summoning 5 from the extra deck. I personally love doing that. Pendulum summoning is definitely one of the more fun summoning mechanics. So with link format coming up, bloody hell, what was my train of thought there? Oh, I was going on about how they brought back the pendulum stuff from the ban list. So Konami TCG are obviously really lazy when it comes to unbanning cards. But the one clause that I was just about to say was, it says except Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, so it stops looping, and looping is really what makes this game broken. The fact that some cards allow you to like summon another one off of it, then summon another one off of it, then summon another one off of it. Like for example, Lone Fire Blossom, that's an example. Not one of the more broken examples, but you guys get what I mean. So Lone Fire Blossom, where you can tribute Lone Fire, summon Lone Fire, tribute Lone Fire, summon Lone Fire, where you can just deck Fin for no reason whatsoever. So and it's really good, you know, the Lone Fire combo, because what do you call it? Because it puts lots of fodder in the graveyard for snow if you're playing grass decks or like big decks. Decks that mill a lot, like Light Swans or something. So Lone Fire Blossom is kind of good in them decks. So the fact that it stops looping is really like limits the power of this card. Sorry about that. Really limits the power of this card, because the broken thing would obviously be to be able to summon one Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, and then special summon another one. Sorry, this one's not. See, special summon another one. So you got 3 2800 beaters, and then special summon another dragon like Eclipse Wyvern. So because you can't loop, it's not really broken. So that's my reasoning behind why Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon can come back. I definitely believe it's a fair card. It really will boost up them Chaos Dragon decks. You could even splash it in Felground before. The only reason I don't put in Felground is because it's inconsistent, because it's limited. And another thing that nobody notices is Red Eyes. The Red Eyes bit. You can put this in Red Eyes. Red Eyes are a horrible deck right now. I know it's kind of good. It can be it's playable, but compared to decks like Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, Red Eyes is absolutely nothing. They try to give it more support by merging it with the Gemini decks, the Gemini cards, and then they tried to do more fusions with Red Eyes Fusion, and then they went into Xyz. Sorry, just hit the camera there. And then they went into more Xyz with Flare Metal, but then they've brought these Gear Freed monsters into it, and still Red Eyes is still failing as a deck because they don't really have a sole purpose, as I've explained in the problem with Red Eyes video. If you guys want to check that out, please do, because it is a decent video. So Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon will be really good in the Red Eyes deck, because you can just quickly summon this by banishing like a low-level dragon from your field. Like I think you contribute Blackstone the Legend for this. If you can't, then I'm probably well, I don't. Maybe you can't. You might not be able to tribute Blackstone the Legend, but there are like Black Metal Dragon and all these different little dragons in Red Eyes that you can just banish, quickly summon this, and be able to bring back like your fusions from the graveyard. Be able to bring back your Red Eyes, a Flare Dragon, the Gemini one. So I really think that Red Eyes will boost up Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon will boost up Red Eyes decks, will boost up Chaos Dragon decks, can help Felground out a bit, can help. Maybe you can even put it in Blue Eyes. Like you did the boundaries with this card are kind of limitless, because it's really nice just to be able to splash it into lots of different decks. Sorry, just sorting out the camera there. It's a bit messed up. Sorry about this, guys. Normally it doesn't do this. And 10 years later, oh god, there we go, camera sorted out. So I'm really sorry about that. That normally never happens. So it is quite a long video anyway, so just quickly go over my reasoning behind Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine, as like practically, is technically an egg one, because if you discard a card from your hand, you go in neg, and then you're not really searching anything, you're just sending something to the graveyard. Even though like you can discard a non-percent of Felground and get back a monster in the air, inherently it's kind of an egg one. So that's the way I see it. It's one of the more fair field spells as well, because with Dragonic Diagram, yes, you pop something, but you search something, and the popping thing lets you plus as well, because like if you pop a baby Cerosaurus to get a Lithosagium, if I pronounce that right, or Agni Mazard or Brastos, or whichever True King or True Draco you want, you can get the plus of baby Cerosaurus to special summon an Oviraptor and get a plus of Oviraptor. So you've gone +2 just from the diagram, and then you can obviously go into your VFD combo and all that stuff. So field spells like Dragonic Diagram that search stuff, field spells like Magical Meltdown's another one, instant +1, get an Alistair, and then your normal summon Alistair and get another one, so it's technically a +2 there. So the fact that all these field spells, this is what really annoys me. Konami keep on making these really good field spells, and you can really tell how good Konami want a deck to be by their field spell. Like, Zodiac Sign's a bad field spell, but they already give Zodiacs a load of good cards, so that's why Zodiac Sign had to be bad, because they don't want to make it like not even above tier 0, like just so good that they even have their own field spell. But like with True Dracos, because you're playing a lot of high level stuff, you obviously need a field spell to kind of get into your deck quicker. And the problem is with Dragon Ravine as well, if this card stays limited, semi-limited, then terraforming, I'm sorry, as much as I really hate it and as much as everybody really hates it, terraforming is inevitably going to get hit. Right now it's semi-limited in the OCG. I believe that Konami said that their next list is in mid-September, which is really stupid, because apparently there's a YCS on 28th of August or something, round about that much, round about that. So Zodiac are technically playable for the YCS. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have heard some people say that there is a YCS on the 20th, YCS Rimini or something like that. I'm from Britain actually, so I don't really know the United States all that well. So people have said, though, I've said to somebody on Dueling Book, I think, don't play Zoo for link format because it's going to get hit. And he goes, no, the ban list is September and the YCS is August, so we can still play Zoo. So I'm just like, I question that, but I don't know. So with that, terraforming will get hit in mid-September, so it's probably going to get semi-limited there. And then because True Draco as an engine is still good in the OCG, so basically the engine right now is 2 terraforming, 1 diagram, 1 masterpiece, and then maybe a heritage or 2, and then some people choose to play return, something like that. So the fact that True Draco is still good as an engine means that Konami are definitely going to kill terraforming, put it down to 1, like they have with cards like, let me just grab it right there, cards like Rota. They put Rota to 1 because it's just generic searcher. Same with terraforming. Terraforming is going to go from 2 in the TCG in like September, and then I assume by like March or sometime around there, it's going to get limited. So the fact that field spell like Dragon Ravine is semi-limited when it's an extremely fair card, all it does is dump dragons in the graveyard, and because some of the best dragons in the graveyard, like Felgrand and stuff, have to wait the turn to be summoned. It makes it fair because it doesn't allow you to like blow your load in 1 turn. Sorry, that was the best way I could phrase it. It doesn't allow you to blow your load in 1 turn. So considering terraforming is going to get limited or semi-limited and then eventually limited, I definitely think we need to bump Ravine back up to 3 because the saving grace right now for Dragon Ravine is that, we can play 2 Ravine, 3 terraforming. So technically we've got 5 Ravine, so technically we can still get it. But I really think we definitely need Dragon Ravine back. It's a neg 1 inherently. It's one of the more fair field spells compared to field spells that plus you, because it doesn't plus you. So I really think that Dragon Ravine needs to come back. So it's been a longer video, obviously, because we're doing 2 cards in this video. So thank you guys for watching. I said in the other video that 200 subscriber special is to come, and it is to come. Please, I promise you, stay tuned for that, because it is definitely one of my funniest videos, if not my funniest video, if not my funniest video ever on the channel. So please stay tuned for that. 208 subscribers. And fun fact, I actually got more subscribers when I wasn't uploading. I think I said this in the other video, but from like in the past 3 days, I got like 19 subscribers and I barely uploaded anything. And normally I give you guys like 2 free videos every day. So that's a bit odd. Maybe it's because I keep on commenting on everybody else's videos. So thank you guys for watching. This has been Shurit. Peace. Hashtag free REDMD and DR. So put that in the comment section if you watch this far. The first letters of Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So that's obviously red, and then MD, Red MD, and DR. So put that down in the comment section if you watch this far. Thank you guys for watching. As I've said a few times now, this has been Shurit. Peace.